please get yourself a Netflix account, because that scene, as a filmmaker, as a writer, as an actor myself, girl, that scene was dope, girl. That scene was dope. Netflix is the shit. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Mara guys, marami nang muhle, shame. Marami nang muhle. Like, yo, look at this. But see, I know that they say, outlaw, you are oily, but girl, I'm not oily, girl. This is like, it's giving very much Beyonce. It's giving very much healthy. Drink your water. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Hie Human, aka just being Gohole, aka Hie Human. So when I come to your screens, you might be mistaking me for Beyonce, but nah, girl, it's just me. Look at this sun just coming. But honey, what is this sun doing? Hey Luna, guys, do you see this sun though? Girl, what are you doing, girl? My future husband is watching this. That's why. That's why, girl, trying to make me cute. Anyway, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, let's work up blood in water. Ever since I started these reviews, I figured out that South Africa is the shit. South Africa is the shit. We got dope cinematographers, we got dope storylines, we got dope actors, we got dope content creators. And I feel like at first I was so angry at myself because other people were doing reviews and they were getting more views. Oh, that was nice. Views. And I kind of felt like, oh my god, I'm not creative enough, or I'm doing what everyone is doing. Because one thing about me, I always want to do shit that nobody else is doing. And when I started with the reviews, I thought I was going to be the only one doing blood and water reviews, only to find out that other people are doing reviews. And I kind of felt a little bit discouraged, but I just figured out, when I first thought about this idea, it was in my head. I didn't see it anywhere else. So I feel like this is my shit too. So I'm going to continue. And another channel update, I kind of changed my name from Glenn Majosi to Glenn Nkuna, because a lot of people are thinking that my surname is actually Majosi. No, my surname is Nkuna. My name is Glenn T. Roy Boss. Yeah, that's why I'm a boss, big nose, big period. That's actually my name, not Majosi. Glenn Majosi is a nickname. If you're from South Africa, you know that your name, basically, they're just gonna call you Glenn Majosi because of the character. On Generations, maybe that's why I'm an actor. Because my name comes from I got it on TV. Period. Anyway, I'm loving this sun. I'm loving this glow, girl. Look at this glow, girl. Oh my god, Beyonce. Oh, you want Beyonce, Miss Carter? Here she is, girl. Here she is, Miss Carter. Miss Carter. I'm gonna meet Beyonce one day, girl. Period. Anyway, let's get into the video. I feel like I talk too much, but I like it because I talk too much because I like it. I like it because I talk too much because I like it. Mara, this sun. Okay, let me. Oh, but let me just start this video because the sun is doing too much, girl. Girl. Hey, Miss Carter. Okay, so. Looking back at episode 4, Spioyo, you know Spioyo the egg. I feel like Spioyo is such a funny name, funny thing. I just can't get it off my head. We saw that Umata and Mrs. Bele Unwabisa, they changed the fucking DNA, and then Bullying and Fikile found out that they changed the DNA, and then now on episode 5, they are looking for the truth. So the opening scene is the shot where Buleng gets the number to call Tandai. Buleng gets the number to call Tandai to actually confirm that did he change the results, and then if it did, they would like for the results to be checked again or to be redone. So what happens is, first things first, I would like to talk about Buleng Daisy. In these coming 2 episodes, we don't get to see Buleng as the mene. We actually get to see the depressed side of Buleng, the scared, the dedicated side of Buleng, the fighter side of Buleng, you know. I feel like ever since Venom Water started, Buleng was kind of mene in a way. Like Buleng was using everyone from Wade to KB to to fix it. Bullying was just using the whole fucking world. And I feel like in this episode 5 and 6, we get to see her actually being a human being, girl. A human being. So what happens is Bullying and KB break up because KB was fighting with Wade. If you didn't see that episode, go watch it. Go watch it. Hey, KB was like, Spiongo, fire Wade. Wade was like, yeah, Wade. It was so fucking dope, girl. It was like, I was like, yeah, take off your shirt. I'm joking. I didn't say that. I did. And, I did. And then they say that Bullying is kind of like addicted to drugs. You see that therapist? That therapist is a. See that therapist, you know? I'm angry at the therapist because when she came into Blood and Water, I thought, oh, this is a genuine human being. Aye, don't trust her. I mean, trust your therapist, but don't trust her because she's just a man. And then she actually took drugs from. The therapist took drugs from Sam's jacket or like blazer thingy and put them inside Bullying's bag when they were having the counseling session. And then she went and convinced the principal that Bullying is on drugs. They came and found drugs in Bullying's bag, and then Bullying had to do a drug test which came out positive, which led to her being like, they wanted to take her to like a rehab. Why? Because they wanted to kill her while she was on rehab, because she's busy poking things that she's looking for Pumin. Girl, that girl is looking for Pumin. She's looking for Pumin, and that's gonna stop her. And I feel like with the therapist, she just wants Bullying to back the fuck off. Oh, I hope that's not loud, girl. Ooh, me boss. Ooh, girl. Okay, so Figgy and Bullying actually go to meet Tandai. When they get there, Tandai is like, I want 5K. Tandai is actually such an amazing actor. I forgot his name, but I researched him and I found him, and he's super dope. I'm gonna leave his Instagram down below if you love actors. I love actors, girl. I followed him. I sent him a message and I was like, hi, I fucking love you. You were so dark skinned and you have dreads and you were like an actor. I'm an actor and I'm gonna marry you and we're gonna get married. But I didn't say that, but I like him so much. I like him so much. Anyway, they go there, they meet Tandai. Tandai tells them that he wants 5K to redo the DNA. Now, they agree really because, well, they agree to like giving Tandai the money, but they won't do like immediately, so therefore they're gonna come back and the DNA is gonna be done and whatever. Since they found out that Bullying is doing drugs, MDMA, I think they found MDMA, which was fake because the therapist tampered with the drug test again, and then she was certain to go to rehab. She runs to meet Ofikile and Tandai. They couldn't get the money. I think Fikile had like 3,800. I know that Bullying had like 300 and something, which was not enough. Yeah, but so they get there. Now this is my favorite scene. They get there, they give Tandai the money. Tandai asks them to account it. The money's short. Guess what happens? Tandai stands up, not because I'm freaking it, because I didn't expect it. Tandai stands up and he's like, so maybe we can find other ways to pay me. And then he takes off his pants, and then he drops his pants, and then he drops his underwear. I'm like, oh! What do you want? These are high school kids. Tandai, why would you do that though? But he a bad boy. You can say he a bad boy. Like he a fucking thug. Like he will stab you. Like Tandai will stab the shit out of you. He looked like that. Like that character was so like dark in a way. Yeah, but so I was like, wait, what's going to happen now? And then Bullying being the being the powerhouse, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Because Tandai said like, who's gonna take one for the team? And Bullying was just like, I will do it. And then she stands up and I'm like, don't do it. I was like, Bullying, don't suck his, don't do that. Just go. Bullying was like, oh hell no, I'm sucking her D, girl. She stands up, she comes closer, and then pepper spray. I'm like, ah. What? Bullying Vesi, that's Bullying Vesi, girl. She's like pepper spray. Tandai stands up and tries to fight. Another guy tries to fight, and then they get the DNA test, and then they fucking run out. That scene, if you don't know that scene, I mean, I can't post it because, you know, I can't even download them, but please get yourself a Netflix account, because that scene, as a filmmaker, as a writer, as an actor myself, girl, that scene was dope, girl. That scene was dope. Netflix is the shit. No, Netflix is the girl that she thinks she is. If Netflix was the girl, no matter she couldn't see by last season. Anyway, let's talk about Reese now. Now, Reese's mother gets taken away because of, I mean, I spoke about it in the last video where she took money and she was acting up and she was beating up Reese, therefore she had to be taken away. And then they actually asked Reese, the principal asked Reese to help her, like, investigate the school because of drugs, without knowing that actually Reese is the one that's selling drugs in the school. But then they asked her to fucking help. Now, because she's a smart ass, she was like, yeah, I'ma do it. And then she finds this teacher, this other male teacher who also wants a car, who also wants to help sell the drugs because now Funimali, and then they kind of work together to sell drugs in the school, like in parties and whatever. And then they start dealing together basically. So yeah, that was it. Now, there was a party, not really a party, but an auction at Parkhouse because they're trying to raise money for, I think, Matric Farewell. Yeah. So in this party, right, it was really nice, honestly. It was such a beautiful, like, you just get there and then you just like, and then people are like auctioning 1,000, I'll pay 1,000, and then girls were actually fighting over KB. I mean, girl, what did you fight over KB, girl? Tarang Malaba, girl? Girl, I'll fight for that, yeah. Bitch, I will fight, girl. Because Tarang is so hot. Period. I don't know why Sam didn't go there though, because Sam is hot too. Oh wait, ooh, I'll fuck with it. But anyway, they had an auction, it was nice. But then the highlight for me was when, since Fikile went to meet up with Buleng and go to Tendai, she couldn't come for the auction, so they had to put Wendy in her place. Whew. That people were so rude to Wendy, because, you know, Wendy is a smart girl, cheeky girl, she don't give a fuck about nobody, girl, Africans, like she's just that it girl, and people don't actually like her that much. So when she got on the stage, people were just like, boo, like, and someone said like 60 cents or something at the auction, and she felt really bad. And because she was pushed by Chris, it made Chris also feel bad. Now, the highlights, not the highlight actually, but what she said was, Wendy Dlamini is not date material. Girl, I felt that, girl. I felt that in the sense of, me personally, I'm just gonna shade with you guys because I feel like my channel is not about like relatability and whatever. When she said Wendy Dlamini is not relatable, she was saying that to like Chris. Now, the way I relate to that is the fact that you can see me, né? I'm fucking feminine when it comes to like the way I talk and the way I sound and the way I play with my hands and the way I, you know, yeah, But if you look at me, I don't wear like girly clothes. I don't wear like short, like showing a lot of skin or whatever. I'm such a, I feel like with me being gay, it's just me loving other boys, and then me being feminine, that's just a part of me that I don't hide. But then with like my fashion, like the way I wear like really like boots, like I don't wear like, you know how like most gay queer people like wear clothes, like, you know, showing a lot of skin, a lot of color, a lot of, like, they're always looking, you know how gay boys are are always this shit, like they always got shit together, they're always popping. But for me, I look so much like a straight boy. Like the way I dress like a straight boy, I walk like a straight boy, I have like a whole beard and whatever, I don't dye my hair, I might paint my nails sometimes, but when you look at me, I'm just like, you see, skip and granda, you see, fit, you know, like skip and but so I feel like I also understand, like, that really touched me, because when she said Wendy Dlamini is not date material, it related to me because I don't feel like gay people see me as date material unless they get to know me. So someone wouldn't look at me for the first time and be like, oh, he gay, I just start talking, and then they're like, wait, so you dress like a boy and look like a boy, but then you talk like a girl and act like a girl. I don't get it, because gay people are actually looking for someone who acts like a boy and dresses like a boy and behaves like a boy, or dress like a girl, behaves like a girl, and it's just so girly. So they never want something that's between, like me. I'm literally like between, being feminine and being, being very masculine. I'm literally there. Like, I'm a big boy. I don't care about like fashion and whatever. Like, I'm literally between being so feminine and being so masculine. So that thing of when did I mean it's not date material really literally made me think, oh shit, that's me too, girl. That's me too. But bitch, I ain't gonna change for nobody. Like, I ain't gonna change for no fucking body, girl. This is the only body I'm gonna get. This is the only life I'm gonna get. I'm not here pushing no. Period. So that's really one of the things that really just surprised me. I was like, oh God, are you talking to me? I see you, Jesus. Yeah, so the auction party was really nice. And guess what? Our one and only Chris was actually stripping. Like, Chris, oh my God, Chris is literally the best. Like, Chris is, like, oh, Chris, we are shy, yeah, guys. Chris was literally stripping and taking off his clothes and his under, and I was like, don't do that, don't stop, but don't do that, but don't stop, girl. Continue, but stop. Like, continue. Ah, God, take off your underwear. Ah. Like, literally, that was me all the time, because it looked so fucking hot. So yeah, who else do I want to talk about? Oh, I want to talk about Sam and Fikile. Well, so Sam, wait, let me not start with that. Let me start with the fact that Puleng and Fikile are actually sisters. They're sisters. After getting the DNA test, they saw that they basically, everything is positive. So Fikile is Pube. Puleng did it. Can we clap for Puleng? Woo! Puleng Puleng did the shit. I'm telling you, something that the police couldn't do, she did. But even though she was a many and she was kind of, a little bee, kind of being a bee somewhere and using people, but she did it, girl. I'm telling you, this is whack. I'm telling you. I'm happy about that, girl. I'm happy about it. I'm trying not to move her out. I'm happy about that, girl. It was so beautiful. Even the way they were like this, that scene is so beautiful, and they're like, and then Fikile is like, and he's like, it's you are Pume, and then I'm hugging, and I was just like, ah. Like, Amakamata is the like Amakamata is the shit, bro. Like, I literally loved her, and she cried, but I'm an actor, so I see these things. She like one eye cried. She was like on this, like, which eye was it? I think it was this one, the right eye, and she one tear. I don't remember about this part, but I remember this part. And it's a technique that I have to learn. It's a technique that I have to learn. Actually crying on like cue and whatever. But I feel like I wanted more emotion. I wanted her to be like, oh my God, it's you! I have found you! And she didn't do that, but she kept it cute, girl. She kept it cute, but it was really beautiful. So yeah, these people are sisters, but then Fikile asked Puleng to kind of tone it down a bit. She still wants to like process everything. Okay, cool. Fikile then goes and tells Wade, Sam, that me and Puleng are sisters, and Sam is like, wait, how? And they talk about the whole drugs issue, and then Sam sees that, oh no, my mom has something to do with this thing. My mom was involved. So the highlight of like this whole episode was the closing scene where Puleng was almost taken to rehab when she got home, but then she was like, Puleng! She was like, Pume is alive, Pume is alive. I found her. She goes by Fikile Vezi. And her parents were like, what? And then cuts. Girl, this episode had so many beautiful emotions. I loved it. I fucked with it. But now let's move on to episode 7. Okay, so episode 7 had a lot of emotion. Like, guys, please watch. Can you please just watch Blood and Water? Please. rewatch it because I want to talk to you, and please comment down below because episode 7 was like, I was like, where? What's happening? Because girl, it was a lot, girl. Episode 7 was a lot. Now, first I would like to open by talking about Upuling. Because now Puling has already talked about Pume being alive and whatever. So her parents called the police, which is something that they would have done maybe, obviously. So they called the police, and then Puling kind of explains the whole investigation, what she's been doing, and which is wrong because she was not supposed to say anything, but then she was forced to, or else she was gonna get taken to rehab. So she had to. So she broke the promise between him and Fikile. So her mom wants to know more about Fix because now, since the DNA confirms that they're sisters, like the mother is kind of like ingani. So obviously she's like, she wants to know, like she really does want to know and she wants to bond with her, and she wants to know more about Fix, and which makes Pulen kind of, why want to do that? Now there's this scene where basically Fikile is dreaming. Now the dream is like this: Fikile is standing outside of Puleng's house, and he's seeing Mr. and Mrs. What's his name? What's Puleng's name? Vezi, Mr. and Mrs. Vezi, and then the young boy Puleng's brother playing games. Now she's standing outside and she's looking at them, and she's kind of having these emotions, and she's about to cry, and then Puleng shows up and whatever, and I thought that was beautiful. And then she wakes up, and I'm like, ooh, Netflix, ooh, Netflix, ooh, Netflix. It was so cute, like it was so beautiful just to see her dreaming about something, which I also relate to. Funny thing, I also have those kind of dreams where I'm like dreaming about something, and then I wake up and I'm just like, hey, what the fuck is happening here? You know, you wake up and you're scared because you're like, why did I just wake up from that nightmare or whatever? So I thought that was beautiful when she had that dream and whatever. So yeah, Fikile really loves her mom. She really does. She loves her family. Like, she loves both her mom and her dad. And it was really sad when she found out that that's not actually her mom. Because when she got to confront Mrs. Bele, Unabisa, she was angry. She was like, oh, so you're my kidnapper. You kidnapped me. And Unabisa is like, oh no, relax. Like, I'm trying. And she's like, you're my kidnapper. And whatever. And I'm just like, oh, now I would cry. Yo, imagine finding out that the woman that you loved and adored and looked up to is actually the woman that kind of abducted you in a way, even though she didn't abduct her. It was still sad in there. Even the fact that the husband, Fikile's father, thinks Fikile is his like daughter, it does hurt Fikile in a way because like, she's not. You know, she's not. It's something that I didn't even think about. But then when Netflix kind of showed that side, not Netflix, but the writers kind of showed that side, that emotion of Fikile thinking to herself, my dad might not love me the way that he loves me now because I'm not his real daughter. I was like, ooh. Because they have such a beautiful relationship. And even in the start of the season, we got to see Fikile actually saying that she wants to know more about like her dad and her mom, because it's always been about her and swimming lessons and her being the it girl. She didn't really know a lot about like his parents, so that was really, really heartbreaking. Moving to Sam actually confronts his mom about like being a trafficker and the fact that his mom helped tamper with the DNA test. And guys, everything that Sam does, it's fucking hard. Like, there was this part where he spoke in, I don't know if it's episode 5 or 6, where he spoke in the Shona. Ooh! I was like, do you guys know that part? Like, he was like, only, what did he say? What did he say? Like, he said something in Shona and I was like, oh. Oh boy. He's so hot. Like, he's so hot. Even when he was serious and angry and performing, but I just couldn't help just looking at him like, hey Sam, give me your number, Sam. Let's go out. Let's go to the beach now, girl. I am such a clown. Anyway, Sam is hot. So, she talked to her mom, and her mom actually did confirm that she actually did, that she's a trafficker. And then I would love to read. She said like, she was a kid, and the people that were doing trafficking found her and they gave her a home, and she actually agreed to do whatever that they said she must do because she was like alone and didn't have any parents and whatever. So that's why she got into the job of like trafficking. Again, I was sad. You see, me and my emotions are everywhere. Like, I hate how I hate a character 1 minute and then I love them. Then I'm just like, girl, make up your mind. Because the therapist, I didn't like the therapist, but then now I'm just like, oh yeah. Like, imagine being homeless, then they take you in and then they make you traffic people, not because you wanted to, but because you had to. You get it? It really kind of binge at me inside. So I felt like, oh my god, that was really bad. And there was a part where Sam and Fikile were sitting down, and Fikile was explaining that, no, I am Pumi, bullying is my sister, my mom lied to me, and they actually did connect in that way because now Sam's mother lied about the whole trafficking issue and who she really was, and then Fikile also's mother lied about Fikile being a kid, being his child. So the two actually shared that connection of, oh, I get you. You know, like, I get you. And I feel like the relationship is quite, even though it was fast, yeah, it was really fast, but they really look good for each other. Now, one person that I want to talk about is the principal. Hey guys, the principal is also going through shit. One thing that I didn't see is the fact that everything that's happening in Parkheart really affects the principal. Because first things first, the governing body called him, and they were like, the swimming coach with Fikile, that was wrong because Fikile was sleeping with the swimming coach, and that was wrong, no, because and everything. Protection order that Fikile placed against bullying, the Beles also, the drugs issue, and now a teacher's resigning. What does all of that say about the principal? Bad management. That's bad management. Now the governing body is like, nah girl, we're gonna talk about your position because it looks like, girl, like, what you doing, girl? Why is everything happening in your school? And I didn't even think of that, so I was so surprised. I was like, oh shit, yeah. You see, it really also teaches me about writing, because I write scripts. I'm a script writer. I'm studying media in some other university, so we write scripts here. And this really opened my mind in terms of sometimes give the audience something that they were not thinking about. Like, anyway, like, I was so shocked. We never really got to look at the principal in terms of your school is just in too much drama and therefore you can lose your job. Because everything that's happening involving the police and it's a lot, girl. It's a lot. So I felt like that was really dope. Shout out to the writers of Blood on the Water. They're like me fans. And I really felt with these results. Anyway, so the last person I would like to talk about is Miss Bele Unabisa. Please go watch Blood on the Water. Please go watch it. Because the scene with Mrs. Bele, I was like, girl, she performed, girl. She came in and she said, Yazin, I am gonna show you what a good actor can do. Unabisa did the shit. I was literally sitting there looking at the screen like, what's gonna happen? Let me tell you what happened, girl. Let me tell you what had happened. So, since Fikile confronted her about you not being, like, her being not his mother, her mother, I'm sorry, Scoop. She actually went and started deleting files, like files from 2003. She deleted everything that had to connect with Point of Grace. And she was deleting, and she finds a gun. She takes the gun and goes with it to the bedroom. Now, Mr. Bele, like O'Brien, doesn't know anything. He doesn't have a clue what's going on. He comes back to the house. He's like, are you okay? He's talking to Mrs. Bele. He's like, are you okay? What's happening? And Nobi says like, oh no, I just have a headache. O'Brien goes to kind of look for a generator or something. Nobi goes upstairs and grabs Fikile. When the police knocked on the door, she knew that, oh shit, it's about to go down. and then she goes and grabs Fikile like, I didn't kidnap you, I adopted you, I love you, da 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 da. Now the police are arresting Brian, and then Fikile breaks loose and goes and tries to tell the police to stop taking his dad because he didn't do anything. Nwabisa takes out a gun and is like, let me show you what he did. He was like, this is Nwabisa. I'm getting into character right now. What to? She was like, leave my husband alone. He didn't do anything. I was like, yes! It was so fucking powerful. I was like, yes! She was like, Miss Bailey, please put down the gun. My husband didn't do anything. Please put down the gun. And she was like, she took the gun and placed it on his head, and I was like, she was about to commit suicide. She mustn't do this. Figured it's gonna be traumatized. And guess what Netflix did? Guess what Netflix did? You know that thing of cutting shots? I don't know if you guys know filmmaking, but I'm just gonna say, I think it's a J cut or something where, okay, she takes the gun and puts the gun on his head, right? And we thinking that she's gonna shoot, but then the scene cuts from like that scene of her holding the gun like this to a scene where we see a bowling ball knocking down, you know, like when they play bowling, and the ball kind of makes that sound. It was really beautiful because it was like she shot herself, but she didn't. Do you get it? If you don't get it, go watch Netflix, guys. Go watch Netflix. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it there. It was really such a beautiful scene where it was like she shot herself, but she didn't. You know, I think it's a J cut. Is it a J cut? I don't remember. Smash cut or the smash cut. Somewhere there. I forgot. I did that. I did introduction to film last year, so I kind of forgot. But hey, I'm gonna remember. Okay, so she grabbed and then she goes into the house with Mrs. Bell and Rabisa. She didn't actually kill herself. She just showed up, and there was this scene where she shows up and then she takes off her wig, and I was like, yes, Viola Davis. She's giving me very much Viola Davis. You understand? She takes off her wig. She's really emotional. Fikile is crying. They try to get her out of the house because they have to arrest her so that the investigation can continue. She stands at the door. Fikile comes to the door, and then they show us. You know that like this. The mother runs to this side, and then Fikile is on this side, and they're like talking, and Fikile is saying that you are my mom. Don't kill yourself. I love you. You taught me how to swim. Please come out. Everything's gonna be okay. If you die, if you kill yourself, people are gonna believe that you really did. Traffic me and whatever. Please come out. And it was really, really beautiful. I really, really loved that part where Fikile was like crying and her mom was crying, and I was just like, yes, emotions, open up. And just open up. Like, tell your parents how much you love them. Don't wait for something like just open up to your parents and tell them that you love them and you are grateful for life and you are grateful for them and all the beautiful things they have done to you. Eskolweni, ekaya, and just opening up to your parents in that sense of, I love you. I see the beautiful things you do to me, because we can get too comfortable as like young people where our parents just do things for us and you just think, oh yeah, thank you, it's a job. But you know, it's a good thing to actually tell your parents, well, I fucking love you and thank you for doing all these things for me. I really love that. So yeah, she comes out and they arrest her, and then Fikile goes to stay with KB, goes to KB's place because I mean her dad is kind of the shit that Amanda is the lawyer, so that kind of have a relationship. Now, Chris and Wendy, there was a point where Chris and Wendy were talking, and then Wendy asked Chris like, why are you always, when do you get time to study and all of those things? Your life is so perfect. And Chris actually opened up about the fact that he's always alone and his parents are never around. They always pop up and leave and those kind of things. So yeah, he really, really opened up to Wendy, and I feel like they're gonna date, but I hope they don't date, because no way. No, Wendy's a good girl. Chris. So the highlight of this is Fikile tells KP about everything that happened. The fact that, you know, the parents, he's actually busy in the belly. So KB goes to talk to Buleng also, and they talk about, why didn't you tell me that you're investigating? Why didn't you tell me about Wade and whatever? And then boom, highlights now. Buleng has all the pictures that she was collecting throughout the investigation. One of the pictures is the woman that took the baby, or something like that. Now, that woman is actually KB's mother that disappeared long time ago, and she just left. That also was so funny, because it was like, he said, why do you have my mother's picture? And Buleng was like, and then zoop, out. And I was just like, Netflix will always leave you with a wait, because that's really what I got. I was like, wait, what? That's KB's mother, which means she also might be a trafficker. Oh, I'm sorry about that. A girl, Netflix girl. And that's the end of this video. I am so excited to watch the live episode, to watch the last episode, which is episode 8 or 7. Yeah, I also wanted to ask you guys a question. Would you like for me to do like a live review where like I put like my camera there and then I watch and I interact with you guys while I'm watching? Or should I do a video like this again? Please tell me in the comments. And I always forget to tell people to subscribe. Hi, can you please subscribe to my channel? I'm trying to get to 400 subscribers or 500 in 2021. Now it's November, December, but I feel like I just aim for 400, and then next year I would aim for like monetization. Next year I'm gonna work very hard. I'm gonna be doing my 3rd year in university, so I need to, I need to make some guap actually, but I also need to challenge myself in terms of content creation. Yeah, boy? So yeah, please tell a friend about my channel. Y'all should come here, have fun, watch it together, subscribe, and do the things that make the post to be done. And that's the end of this video. I fucking love you so much. Thank you for watching. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope I kind of made you feel better. I hope I did entertain you, and I hope you loved me, and I hope that you enjoy seeing Beyonce in South Africa. Look at this cute like big nose. Anyway, thank you so much. Mwah, love you. Nah, girl, I'm not because I'm popping, girl. Ah! Subscribe.